first two finds. First one was this square piece of metal, I'm not sure what it is, and then this cable connector for some overhead power lines. The cable would have slotted in there, and then a nut to go over that would have secured it, and so that's what that is. It's a mains power connector for mains cable. Okay, moving on. Well, down there one pressed button gave a fabulous signal. I thought I was going to come up with a coin or something, but it's one pressed button. It's domed, you know, it's been pressed out, made of two pieces, and one has been pressed into the other, and it's collapsed under the weight of the soil. But that's what that is, one button, no markings on it, no nothing. Okay, moving on. Well, down there, some 6 inches, a top of a key, part of a key. It's quite an old one. By the look of the shape, it's quite crudely made, and the back is the same. It's quite an old key. Let me just try and clean that up. Yep, looks like an old brass key, and not sure where that the rest of it is, but we'll have a little look around and see what we can find. But that is a key. Okay, moving on. A buckle, not that old, iron, the pin broken, still see it wrapped round the bar at the end, but that is part of a horse harness and a buckle, and I don't know, mid 1900s, 1950s, something like that, perhaps before that, but anyway, one buckle. Moving on. Well, almost on the surface there we have one halfpenny. Whose it is, I don't know. It's absolutely worn, but I'm sure I'll get something off it. Well, there's Britannia. I suspect it's a George II, George III. Yeah, I can see him there, but can't see which way he's facing. Well, he's definitely facing right, so that could be a George III halfpenny. We'll check that out later. Yep, halfpenny anyway, and that was right on the surface. Well, what do you say, about 2-3 inches down, and let's hope there's many more to come. Well, we've got a nice buckle in here, all intact by the looks of it. It's not that old, but don't want to break the pin. Get some of this muck. Yeah, one buckle, nice buckle, nice find, not old, not by any stretch of the imagination is that old. But it's a brass buckle with the brass shining through there. Well, not sure what I've got here. Sled. It looks as though it's got a bit of design on here, but on the back it's got some studs all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 studs. 8 studs, so I'm not quite sure what that's all about. It's relatively modern, but it's lead anyway. Anybody got any ideas? I'd appreciate that. Somebody could idea that. I haven't got a clue what it is, but it's been pushed onto something, and a little bit of design there. Okay, moving on. Well, down there, some 6 inches, we have this bit of bronze. It looks like the edge of a bronze bowl or something. You can see the face of the bowl and then the lip at the top. That would have come round, and I think that's what that is. It looks like the lip of a bronze bowl. It's old, it's bronze, and I think that's what that is. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what this is down there, some inches. It's a bit of plate, but I thought it was silver initially, but I don't think it is. It looks copperish underneath there, and not very heavy. So we'll check that out anyway, but it's a strap off something, and it was down in there. Okay. It's a big piece of lead, but it was, by the looks of it, a pot mend. You can see where it was all poured into the hole and then spread, but that is some sort of pot mend. Well, I'm not sure what we've got here. Great signal, but not a clue what it is. It's a coin, but it could be a modern one. It could be older than that. I haven't got a clue. Let me have a little look here. I think it says Bovril on it, so it's a token of some sort. I'll clean it up and see if I can get more off it, but that's what that is. One Bovril token. Well, we'll have a little look to see what we've got in here. I don't think it's anything much. In fact, it isn't anything much. It's a battery. It's the top of a battery. Oh well. On to the next. Well, I thought we had something special there then, but all it is a keyhole off the lock, brass, but that's all it is. Okay, moving on. Well, I'm not sure what we've got here. Could be a button, could be something else. We'll have a little look. Oh yes, whatever you are. That's the imprint. I'm not sure what it is. Let's have a little look. Oh, what have we got? I'm not sure what we've got here, but can't make it out. We'll try and clean it up. It's copper anyway. That's one thing that's sure. Can't make out what it is, but we'll clean that up and see what's there. There's some decoration or some writing there, but I can't quite make it out. There's a little copper bronze mark there, but I'm going to check that out and see what it is. That's where I found the little Roman, and I have said so many times this is the Roman road that goes through here all the way down to those trees right beyond the end of the hedge here. There was a Roman villa, not allowed in there, but that Roman road goes there and then it shoots off up to the top of the hill up there. Not allowed on that field, not allowed on that field, not allowed on that field. Rather a shame, but the farmers, different ones, have all, they've excluded everybody, not even allowed to walk on there, which is rather a shame. There's a footpath that goes down there, but they don't even like you walking on that. But there you go. But this guy has been absolutely brilliant with me, so we'll keep looking and see what we find. There it is on the last shovelful of, there's the imprint of the coin. I think it's a halfpenny. Looks pretty blank actually. I'm not sure if you hear me, the wind's picked up. Anyway, it looks like a Georgian halfpenny anyway, most probably George III. We'll clean that up later, see what we can get off it, but that looks like a George III halfpenny. Okay, moving on. It was down about, what, good 9 inches. It was right down there, the bottom of that, so that's a good 9 inches. Okay, moving on to the next. Well, here they are again. As soon as I come into the field, they want to come and join me. They were over in that field over there, but as soon as I walk through the gate, here they come, coming to have a little nose to see what's going on with me. But they're absolutely covered in flies, which now I'm covered in flies, so I'm going to be moving on, but I've no doubt they will follow me. Anyway, moving on to the next. Not sure what this is. Down there about 6-7 inches. It's broken, whatever it is. It's I don't know what it is. It's some sort of alloy. Got a fixing on the back of some sort. Could have been a horse decoration, harness decoration, no idea. But anyway, it's broken and gave quite a good signal. But there you go. Well, good afternoon everyone. Just a quick roundup of the video. Here is most of the junk. One can pull, just bits and pieces, copper tube, copper cable, lead, copper wire, just junk, the usual junk that you dig up. And then I don't suppose these are much better, but that was the overhead power line fixing for the cable there. Not sure what that is. This is baffling. It's a lead, but it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lugs on the back, and obviously was fixed to something. It's got some design, not particular design, maybe it's not, but anyway, that was for something, not sure. Just a bit of that could have been wrapped round a walking stick or something. Check to see if it's silver or not, but it's very thin. Couple of buttons. That was that pot mend kind of thing. It's different to any other pot mend I've found, but that's that kind of idea. And then a couple of buckles. That one's not that old, and the pins are still intact on both of them. Harness buckles. One cotter pin. I don't think I filmed that. Little bullet. I don't think that this is a key. The more I look at it, it's not the end of a key. Not sure what it is. If anybody's got any ideas, you know, maybe you can give me a shout and tell me. That would be appreciated. Then a couple of coins. One George III halfpenny. I cleaned that one up as much as I could to get some idea of it. This one I haven't bothered. It's exactly the same size, same thickness, and without a shadow of a doubt it's a George III halfpenny. Then the Bovril token, I thought it was about 1950s, but on researching it I've discovered that that actually is late 19th century, early 20th century. It just says Bovril on it. I think it's got French and whatever else on it, but it's a Bovril token. And then this, I found this today, my first Roman coin on a Roman road. It's been suggested that it's a Claudius II Radiate. If you look at the video, I just kind of think, yeah, maybe it's a coin, maybe it's a button, because it's really, really badly worn. But I don't want to clean it up too much because I don't want to spoil it. But there is a head and a bust on there, which looks very much, I've looked it up for Claudius II, and it is very much like him. Then on the back there is someone standing holding a spear, and it's not, you won't be able to see it on this camera, but that's what's on there. I'll try and put some photographs on the video, see if you can pick out the images. But that's what that is. It's a Roman coin. Now, that might not be much to you, but I've only got a few Roman coins, and absolutely thrilled, made up with this today. Mainly because it's on the Roman road. I have been on this land for over 2.5 years, and this is the first Roman coin I found there, which gives me hope to find other stuff. There's a lot of junk in the field, a lot of farm machinery junk and all kinds of stuff, but I'm going to keep persisting there, see if I can, and persevering, see if I can find something. Anyway, just say thanks to all my subscribers, and happy hunting. See you at the next hunt.